Hello. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today was an off day for me, so I just rested because y'all, ever since this time change, your girl has not been able to get it together. And so I rested, slept in a little bit, and then I got my 6 mile walk in. So yeah, I'm feeling good and whatnot. I know that it's been a couple of days since I've uploaded, but I did inform y'all that I will be trying to do a new schedule. Still trying to work that out. Because if I do continue to do every day, then my posts will probably be made in the morning time. And I might just post it like later in the afternoon. I don't know. I'm still deciding on that, but it might be 3 days a week. And yeah, so this past week has been a little crazy. It was my homegirl and my guy best friend's birthday. And so, we did a dinner. And then of course my friend, she wanted to like go out and whatnot. And I know in like another video I was saying, I probably wasn't gonna do that. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally felt so guilty. And I prayed and I was just like, I'm so ashamed. I'm, wanting to live for you and all of this stuff is happening. And the message that I received is God already knew. He already knew how this journey was going to go. He knew the things that I was going to do. And it's not that I should be ashamed. That is, the devil trying to creep in and deter me from, correcting my mistakes and repenting and trying to go back on the straight and narrow. And so once I kind of understood that, I'm like, okay. And it's not that I, left God out. Now, I'm not going to lie, on Friday, I think it was. On Friday, I did not do my Bible study, and it was a lot that I had going on that day. So Friday, I did not do a Bible study. I tried, but with everything that I had to do and the dinner being at 6 and I get off at 6, so I left work at 5 trying to get myself together, figuring out what I wanted to wear, and y'all, that was a challenge. So yeah, it was just a lot, but I am still on this journey. I'm still a student, I will say, where, I'm not perfect by no means, what is happening here. By no means am I perfect. And I am not going to portray that to you all because it's just not true. And I, want to be true to myself and also be real with y'all because I know that there are many people that are probably in the same boat as me. And it's just kind of hard when you have friends that, believe in the Lord, but they're just in a different space in their spiritual walk. And so I think that's why I need to find a church home. But I don't want to go to churches that speak motivational speeches. Like, I want to talk about the real deal. I want to hear messages that, like, make you go, ooh, that Lord, like I want to feel that type of not to say I want to feel convicted every single time, but I want that type of pastor. And unfortunately, I can only get that from teachings on YouTube from Pastor Stephen Darby, which he's no longer living, but I've never met anybody that preaches like him. I have been seeing, I think it's 2819, the guy that does that church, but I haven't really listened to like a full message. I think every time I get up, I always catch like the end. So it's either the end of the first service or it's like the end of the second service. And so, yeah, I haven't listened to a full one, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I do still, pray, and I just ask God to continue to work with me, continue to guide me and lead me. Because one thing I don't want to do is, lean on my own understanding. Because I think that can get confusing. And I heard a message today where the girl was saying, like, the enemy tries to trip us up on the statement of God isn't a God of confusion. And it's like, okay, well, the message may not be confusing for him, but we're trying to use our carnal mind to understand it. And so it confuses us. And we confuse that with, oh, well, if it's confusion, it's not for me, or that's the devil, that's Satan. And sometimes it's like, no, sis, you're not taking it to prayer and trying to get the understanding through prayer and through the word. You're trying to use your carnal mind to understand, and that's not how it works. And so just, hearing that kind of made me feel better in a sense. Don't get me wrong, like, I can admit to myself, to y'all, and to God where I mess up. And I surely get on my knees and I pray and I ask for forgiveness. I have no problems doing that. And I also don't mind admitting where I'm confused and I don't know where to go. I don't know where to turn. I don't know. And so I do ask for God to guide me and to send his Holy Spirit. And I also pray for discernment, because I feel like that's going to be your biggest tool in this journey is discernment. And so with all of that being said, yeah, I hope that everybody is having a great week so far. I encourage everyone to pray. America is really going through something, but it has to happen. The prophecy has to be fulfilled. So I would say don't be discouraged. Don't be in fear. I would say pray. Make sure you pray every day. Just pray, pray, pray. And so, yeah, I will see y'all on the next video.